Hey, my name is Cameron Grant and I'm the director of Parenthesy and Parenthesy Prints. I wanted to talk a little bit about my Australian Theatre's Unveiled collection series. The first half of last year involved travelling between Sydney, Melbourne and Tasmania and capturing images of all the major theatres across those cities.
Look at that. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
For me, there wasn't really a place in the industry that allowed art to showcase these theatres as much as I'd hoped. No one had really done a series like this in the past. And for me, as a performance photographer, I've captured shows such as Wicked at the Regent Theatre in Melbourne, like Groundhog Day at the Princess Theatre, and Miss Saigon at Her Majesty's Theatre. All these really renowned international musicals at these large and also internationally renowned theatres. There wasn't an art space that glorified these pieces of history. The theatres themselves house thousands of people every single day, tens of thousands a week. And theatre is so ingrained in Australian culture that being able to glorify these buildings is really, really special. I really wanted to capture the beauty of these heritage sites across the country. In Melbourne, such as the iconic Princess Theatre, the oldest still operating theatre in the country in Hobart, the Theatre Royal.
And that's the theatre, that's the front of the theatre.
It also features newer theatres such as Sydney's Lyric Theatre. I really wanted to pay tribute to these architectural heritage sites. And so being able to capture these theatres in a way that really glorifies their history is something that's super, super important to me. Now, the first half of my series was actually showcased in my studio in Melbourne. I had an attendance of about 80 people on opening night, and all I got from guests that attended was, "These are so beautiful and fantastic. How has someone never done this before?" And the most important feedback that I got was actually from people's own connections to these places that were photographed, and being able to say, "This set of stairs is really important to me because this is exactly where I waited for my partner every single night," when to someone else it's just another set of stairs. Things like the stage door at the Her Majesty's Theatre in Melbourne. These features are so commonly known to the performers to obsess over these theatres and their experiences. The second half of my series involved me completing the rest of the country and travelling to cities such as Brisbane, Adelaide and Perth.
Next station, Perth.
The theatres involved were classic music theatre performance sites, as well as very historic music venues and even old cinemas that have been refurbished. Being able to have the full collection across Sydney, Melbourne, Tasmania, Perth, Adelaide and Brisbane allows me to have the full Australian Theatre's Unveiled collection complete. And I hope that you, as a performer, a patron, stage technician, a manager, a producer, a soundie, a lighting technician, if you're in the orchestra, if you're an usher, I hope that these pieces really speak to you and really make you proud as much as they've made me.